This is probably the most bizarre song in the John and Brittany catalog. The former drummer from the band Ike, Tommy Christich, was the inspiration for this one. And just to show what a good Catholic girl Brittany Rotondo is, when Tommy put up a Facebook status claiming to have been widowed, and of course he was never married, this girl actually took out her rosary and prayed for his soul. That's what a good Catholic she is.
Anything that he says is a lie. Don't listen to him. Lies, my friend, lies.
So, one day, Ike is playing a show, and Brittany's in the crowd, and she's probably underage at that point, and she fucking goes up to Tommy behind the drums and says, "Man, I'm so sorry to hear about your wife." And he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And she's like, And she's like, "Oh, it said you were widowed, and I prayed for you." And so instead of beating the shit out of Tommy, we wrote this song called Tommy's Not a Widow. And it goes something like this. Tommy's not a widow, he never really was. I felt so fucking bad for him, I tried to pray to God. I told the Lord to help him out and buy the dude a beer. He said he would, he said he'd try, but something seemed so weird. Tommy's not a widow, he never really was. Tommy wouldn't bullshit God, I'm telling you, he's a stand-up guy. So how could he do something so fucking crazy? Honestly, I don't know why. Tommy's not a widow, never really was. I felt so fucking bad for him, I tried to pray to God. Tommy's not a widow, he never really was. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, okay, I'll lend a hand, I'll buy him the finest brew. Just make sure that the chick is gone before our arrangements finally through. So I went to talk to Tommy behind the drums, anxious for what I'd find. You silly thing, I was never married and I never had a wife that died. Tommy's not a widow, never really was. I felt so fucking bad for him, I tried to pray to God. Tommy's not a widow, he never really was. He never really was. He never really was. He never really was. Tommy's not a widow. Tommy's not a widow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tommy's not a widow. He never really was. He never really was. He never really was. He never really was. There you go.